the Midnight Social Podcast. I'm your co-host as ever, Mr. Overlord. With me, as always, the main host, Kuro. And depending on the conditions, Dogboy will also be there as well.
Well, I think that because of the Halloween going on, that a lot of people won't show up. I mean, a lot of people. I don't think Dogboy's going to show up. Probably
Oh
because what
yeah,
happens
can you link
is,
me to the Twitch?
Hmm? Oh yeah, hold on, give me a second. Yeah, I don't think people are going to show up, or anyone's going to show up because like it's Halloween.
Yeah,
Everyone's gone to go have a party of some sort. And so no one's going to be like, oh yeah, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. I'm going to go to a
I
podcast.
mean, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of introverts out there who got dragged into parties or probably listen to this podcast right now.
Yeah, I think they're going to be listening to it like on Sunday after sometime on Sunday. Definitely on Sunday. Because I saw an uptick on the last views. We went up to 8, which is better than nothing and better than like 2 and stuff like that. I'm trying to find the thing at the same time. Um, so what happens is that means that some people who are out having Halloween, and then there's some people who are just like, you know what, I don't got anything else to do with my life, so why don't I just go and listen to what's going on?
We, we,
Oh, almost got myself in the loop.
shit.
Um, Let me
Oh,
actually.
yeah, did you try out voice meter?
Yeah, I have, but the loop was
Uh,
coming. I was catching myself in a feedback loop, which was
oh,
causing that was the situation on.
okay.
I'm gonna drop this in
I
the
swear, your
Discord.
fucking name's hard to search up on this god on Twitch. I swear to Christ.
Don't worry, I put the link into the general chat.
Um, but yeah. Um, so some recent news. Kuro bought Twitter. I meant
Yeah, I was
no, I
like,
meant
yeah,
Elon Musk.
yeah, I
I meant
did it.
Elon Musk.
I did it. I bought Twitter, guys. All that money.
I'm pretty sure you have some form of self respect
I mean,
to not buy Twitter.
I mean, well, it depends on what I can do with it. Like, I bought a lot of things, and I don't know what I could do with it. But then, like later on down the road, you're like, you know what? I could do something with
Oh,
this.
also, I think if we get to like a certain follower count, we can also host Twitter Spaces.
I mean, Twitch or Twitter? Okay, which one are we talking about? Twitch or Twitter?
Twitter Spaces.
Twitter Spaces
Think of it as like kind of like Amino's voice chat
on Twitter?
on
Really?
Twitter. Yeah,
I never knew that. I know that I remember them having.
yeah, I know. You don't go on Twitter that
No, no,
much.
no, no, no. I think I remember hearing that one time. It was like they had like these things but I didn't know if they actually implemented it. I know that they had these spaces or these colored blocks or something like that, but I didn't know if nothing of it. Like I've been on Twitter a lot, and I have never seen anything like those show up. So that's what I was like kind of wondering.
Well, you don't follow the kinds of people who I follow, so
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But I mean, I know they had something like that. I just never seen it because the only thing I get on my Twitter is whoever I'm following, and it's hard to go on Twitter while you're on a podcast because every time there's some not safe for work image from some artist, and you're like, I got to steer away. So like, I'm just like trying to get away from like not getting not getting on any feed. So that's why I try to.
yeah. But like, Elon Musk, officially, officially owns Twitter, and first thing he did, he actually did fire a few people. The ones who are actively fucking with the free speech
Oh
of
yeah,
a lot of people.
I remember
So,
hearing about Ligma.
so that's some important news that day. I know you made dinner with your mom, Kuro,
I didn't make dinner with my mom.
but okay. So the joke was okay. So at my job, right?
All right. Yeah.
We used to play 104.3,
Uh-huh.
and the main host JJ said like he doesn't have Twitter. They're like, I don't have Twitter. I've made dinner with my wife.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Oh, I know.
oh yeah. You got that PNG tuber thing working?
Oh no, this is a GIF tuber. Yeah, it's illusion.
Wow, it's like you're that fucking lazy.
Yeah, I saw
Like you
on
can't
it.
even draw like two separate images of your character opening and closing his mouth.
This is not even two separate images. That's not lazy. This is like about 50 something frames or some or 30 frames.
Dude, all this is just two separate images.
I know, but this is before I even heard of PNG tuber because Whitefire Production, or also known as on
Well,
Twitter,
fuck,
not
fuck,
Twitch,
fuck.
Twitch, Satan VA. I saw his PNG tuber. I was like, oh, cool, people can do a PNG tuber, and I'm like, that's pretty cool. But I was like,
Okay, so I just oh yeah, I boiled some made myself some tea.
oh, that's nice. I got my tea right here too. Now,
Uh, Specifically, I boiled it.
right where you were, you got like a hot stove.
No, I went upstairs before I got here.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. But like I was saying, I saw a PNG tuber before, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. But then I said to myself, well, I saw what Clownfish was doing, and they have their bobbing GIF at once, and I was like, well, I want to just do something that just bobs around, and the only problem is that the frames shake and I try to fix it, and I'm like, you know what, cool, it's doing what it needs to do. It looks like a character, so yeah, I just let it do what it looks like. So yeah, if it
Oh
looks like
yeah,
being a YouTuber, it's not, but
oh it's almost
accept it.
one more week toward. So speaking of Halloween, oh yeah, Halloween. A few Halloween movies are coming. Halloween Ends. I saw like some of the stuff that happens on Michael Myers' Twitter.
Wait, I was about to say, Michael Myers has a Twitter. You think Michael Myers has enough time to be tweeting about killing people?
It's more of just like a shit post.
Yeah, but that was
I'm trying. I'm
that was the joke, Michael Myers tweeting and killing. I'm looking for Jamie. Dr. Loomis won't stop bothering me. I'm gonna have to end his life. Dr. Loomis is like, Michael, we need to save you. Or we need to take you back to the mental hospital. Or I forget what he's like. I either want to take him back or murder
I'm
him.
trying to find like the shit where yeah, see where he kind of looks like a bit of a shit post.
This would be interesting. I would like
Make
to.
sure I don't post it on the wrong server again.
You gotta watch out for that. Or what do you call it? Michael Myers or Jason with a Twitter account. It's like what do you call it? Slasher with a voice, which I do recall that I tried to do something like that back in 2006. It was like a slasher villain with a Twitter account tweeting about whatever they ate or taking pictures of their food or getting into politics. Fact, probably into politics. That'd probably be that one. But I really don't want to make this political. So
Yeah,
I don't.
I mean like we're generally aren't talking about like just the entertainment industry in
But
general at the moment.
no. I was gonna say, what do you think Michael is? Do you think Michael's liberal or conservative? Is he a Republican or is he a Democrat?
I think he's a libertarian. I think his hands are truly radiant evil. I think yeah, but okay. Here's like the actual shit post Twitter.
Let me check this out. Which one? Which one does he vote for? Do you think he votes for? Do you think he's a Trump supporter? All right, let me just drag this over. Yeah. Wow. Really, this is going on. It's sliding down. This guy, ghost face. Yeah, this is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is just dumb fun. I don't know. Oh, wait, huh? What was he doing? Man, that's some lazy ring toss. But yeah, that's pretty cool still.
Yes, well, Elon's like a shit post.
It's just them just dicking around. Oh, Freddy. But yeah, that really should be that could evolve into like a real
Here's one of the
bit.
like older pictures. Like I said, he looks like a shit post.
It's, wow. It reminds me of Virgil smiling.
And here's what he retweeted.
All right, so horror kill count 30 39. Chucky's at 88. He's got top kills. Wait, who's 59?
What?
I'm wondering which I
I
know
think that's Jeepers Creepers.
that's Jeepers Creepers. I thought Jeepers Creepers was a Batman because I know
Or like that. I think that one dude from Wrong Turn. I don't fucking know.
I'm trying to remember. So we got Ghostface, Jason, Pinmaster, Chuckles, Leatherface, Jigsaw, which uh,
Wait, what the fuck?
what? What's up?
Did you just call Chucky Chuckles?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah. I call him Chuckles for the fun of it.
And
Okay, I call
here's his post from September 28th.
okay my buddy. If that's even better for you, I'll call him my buddy. Or wow, just chilling in his orange robe. I mean, I'm in a robe too, but mine's not orange.
I have a green robe.
That's, wow. Yeah, I walked by someone's house while I was on my deliveries, and they had a giant Freddy statue, like a wax Freddy statue, standing outside the house. I'm surprised they didn't put out this year. Usually, like everywhere, like wherever I go, everyone's like prepped for a Halloween. And they have like purple, shiny, um, what do you call it? Those banners going from their doors, or like there's only one person that I've ever seen like of a Pokemon pumpkin. Like this time it was a Gengar. Last time it was like um Kirby, but now I saw a person with a Gengar. I'm like, yeah, so people are really getting festive, really getting festive. It for
Uh,
Halloween, but like, yeah, it seems like well, right now everyone's kind of getting lazy. I'm not seeing much decorations. They're seeing like pumpkins on doorsteps, and that's it. And I saw a pink pumpkin. I don't even know what that means, but probably some international sign for something.
yeah. Meanwhile, in Japan, they're probably just getting drunk as shit right now.
Oh, that's what they do in Halloween.
Yeah, like they get drunk, they fuck each other.
Oh,
Japan and
that sounds like a party.
Halloween Japan is fucking wild.
Wow, that's what they be doing down there. Oh, fucking on Halloween. I mean, I understand. I mean, who isn't doing that on Halloween? To be
It's
honest.
similar to the city spaces, just like the more rural areas, it's a more chiller place.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. But I'm just saying, it's like, what I know Christmas and
Like their true inner demon comes out. We're
yeah,
at the point where most citizens fucking hate Japan. Fucking most Japanese citizens fucking hate Halloween.
yeah. I don't know the any story about that. All I know is like McDonald's putting out that certain food out there. Like last time they put some like some weird orange
Uh,
and chocolate
like
dip.
that like like this is like from 20 like this is kind of like from like a few years back, like 2 years back, but this is from Aki Deers, by the way. And I guess I can also put this video for Mrs. Eats, because there's
Oh, oh,
like parties and fuck sessions and all that fun shit. Like
recheck this
like
out.
Henry VIII or some shit. I'm pretty sure like most kings would be fucking blown away at the degeneracy that one night in Halloween Japan can have.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what's the cause for what is the, you know how like in Christmas they eat a cake because I don't know, they don't, I guess they don't believe in Christ, so they just eat a cake and stuff like that. Like what are they doing, this North American celebration of Halloween, or are they just like, I don't know. I feel like I feel like
The dress, it's just like, you know how like people go to Halloween parties just to get dressed up and get drunk and get shit faced.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
kind of
so
like
just
that,
norm.
but on steroids.
Oh, okay. I mean, I asked the question to, I didn't ask the question to anyone else, but I was wondering to myself, I was like, what's the difference between cosplay and thing and just dressing up for
Uh,
Halloween?
I guess a very little difference. I guess just like context.
Yeah, because I just saw like,
Like if you're like cosplaying at like if you're wearing a costume for like a convention, then yeah. But if it's like, you know, for like once in a while, you know, once like, you know, seasonal, well, not seasonally, but you know, because like cosplay you can do like multiple days.
yeah.
But like but however you're wearing like a full on costume for just one day, then yeah, it's just for Halloween.
Yeah, but it's like you could just wear your cosplay for Halloween, or is this or Halloween just a day for for any it's just a reasonable a day that you don't have to have a reason to cosplay. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't sound like that. Like, hey, like I want to dress up in my, I can dress up like Goku today, or I can wait till Halloween and just dress up like Goku on that day.
Yeah.
You
Or
know?
just go to the convention and just dress up like throughout the whole day.
Yeah, or do that. Like it seems. I mean, because like clearly, I could be out there right now going to a Halloween party like so like the rest of the family is, but I'm in here in my house doing a podcast talking about Halloween, and I don't really celebrate Halloween, even though I was well, actually I don't celebrate Halloween anyways, but I do play scary games, but that has no correlation together. What I'm just saying is that the fact is like, okay, well, you know, you could just dress up in a
Oh,
in a panda mask, and then, or oh no, no, I think I get it now. Um,
speaking of that, um, I know the fucking minute that Halloween ends, Christmas is there.
oh, Christmas is
Like
already out
it,
there,
it fucking it engulfs December, like legit.
November, but Christmas is already out there. I went to my Dollar Tree, and yeah, Christmas is already out. Christmas is right next to the pumpkins. We got Jesus next to
Honestly,
Satan.
like just take down, just can you wait after Halloween for fuck's sake?
No, listen. Of course, you don't work for a corporation, so you don't know how it goes. We got to get these things out right now. People need to be buying Christmas presents while they're still buying their Spirit Halloween, or buying both.
Oh my god, I'm now reminded of that fucking comedy. There's actually a comedy sketch by my favorite sketch comedy maker, Trevor Wallace. It says like how to get hired at Spirit Halloween.
Oh no. Is it like have an empty book?
Like
Have
one
a
like he said this like one time we got a guy with an eye patch on, convicted felon, fucking great. He didn't have to dress up. He didn't have to dress up.
wow, it's just right there. Oh, but like they have to get those. They need to have them side by side. It's like it's corporation.
Or hell, just wait.
They can't wait.
It's like fuck's sake,
D-
like
d-
Chundering Dick, can you wait for a sec?
uh,
I'm pretty sure Sega understood. Like, yo, Chun, let's let my boy Sonic breathe.
I don't think they knew what they do with the Sonic. It's just like yeah. I don't
I
think they
meant
knew what they're.
like in terms of his games.
I don't know, because whenever I saw Sonic, I didn't. When I was younger, I didn't even know when like games came out or the release dates. I just know it's like cool. I played Sonic 3, and then all of a sudden I got Sonic and Knuckles, and then there was another Sonic after that. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, I can't keep up with like so many releases at once, you know. But I don't even know. Like I know Sonic got what was it? What was the last Sonic game before this one coming up? And when was that? And what year was that even? Because think
Sonic.
it was like Rise of.
Speaking of which, we just kind of talked. I was talking with like another friend of mine because I'm part of different friend groups.
Mhm.
Um, it was actually a kind of a port really called Sonic Colors Ultimate.
Okay, I was thinking Rise of
Unless
Lyrics.
unless you don't count that.
No, I don't wouldn't count. I wouldn't count ports. I mean,
I meant like it's a remake
okay.
because it's like enhancements of Sonic Colors.
And
Have you ever played Sonic Colors?
I guess you can kind of. I think I have on the
I
GBA.
have plenty of times.
It's on the GBA, right? If I
No,
no, okay, then I don't think I don't know what Sonic
yeah,
game I
dude,
played.
Sonic Colors was on the fucking Wii and 3DS,
What what's
and I'm at DS.
what Sonic game did I even play then? If that's not it, excuse me. Let me go. I don't remember what Sonic game I even played on the GBA. There was one.
Dude. The one you played on GPA was Sonic Advance.
Really? There's Pinball Party. It was one where you jump around. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Sonic Spinball.
No, no, no. I wouldn't. It wasn't that. Probably Sonic Advance 3. I I know there was something. It wasn't my game
Okay,
anyways.
so like the first ever like the last mainline Sonic game was no, that wasn't a port or a remake. Was Sonic Forces, and that was in 2017.
Okay. Maybe it's Sonic Advance 3. I remember. Yeah, I think it's Sonic Advance 3. That's what it is. It's not. I didn't own the game anyways. But yeah. Yeah. So I was saying Sonic. That's the thing. Sonic Forces was came out in what year?
2017,
2017, and we're getting Sonic Frontiers.
around this year.
The year's almost done. Is it?
Like around like November,
It's actually coming out in November. Okay. Um,
probably. They might have to delay it.
I'm definitely thinking there's a delay coming in.
Yeah,
Uh,
but yeah, that was the last mainline Sonic game that we ever had. It wasn't a remake or you know a port.
and Sonic Frontiers was the one where Sonic Frontiers.
That's the free roam one.
Did that come out?
No, that one's still in development.
Okay, and
Did you just hear what I just fucking said?
no, I wasn't. I was trying to figure out Sonic. I was trying to figure out Sonic Advance 3, and then I tried to look up Sonic Frontiers because I'm trying to
Dude,
remember.
Sonic Frontiers is coming around November.
And I'm trying to think of the other Sonic one that had this that buddy in it at the same time because I don't know. I know and I don't know at the same time. I don't. I remember they exist, but I don't know how what order they come in. So that other one with the friend buddy thing that whatever. Like I don't know the order. I'm sorry. I know what I'm look. I know what I'm talking about. I just don't know what the order of Sonics they are. Let me look at. What was that friend buddy one? Sonic. Yeah, I'm not gonna even figure it out. I can't even remember what that one was, and everyone's playing it when it came out. Anyways, yeah,
GT.
the point is that there's so many Sonic games coming out. Maybe I really don't know because I know I hear a new port of Sonic comes out or a new Sonic game comes out and I'm like, cool. I'm not gonna play it. And then I hear another one comes out and I'm like, and it's made by a different team or or it's a fan game and then all of them just blur into like one mess in my head. I'm like, I don't even know what order these things come in.
Wow, that is fucking sad,
Hey man,
girl.
I only play the only Sonic game I like is my Boomer Sonic and Knuckles, which is the best game I played.
Fuck
And
you,
maybe
you,
Sonic.
you're making me sad, bro.
Listen, man, I did. I don't draw. Listen, I don't. You don't see me drawing a yellow Sonic and be like, "Oh, look at me! I'm drawing yellow Sonic. I love Sonic." And I steered after I played the game. I did a civil thing and steered away from it and moved away from the fandom. Right? Everyone else can love it, what it is and what it's become. With its religious looking fan art and whatever pregnant hedgehogs that are going on.
What?
Yeah, you didn't hear. You don't know about the pregnant hedgehogs.
Oh wow.
Like I steered
No.
away from Sonic as fast as I could. All right. All I know is just it went downhill from there, and I was like, "Oh, that's horrible. I don't want to be there."
I honestly, you're fucking making me sad. You're
What?
making me sad,
Wait,
girl.
wait. What part? What part?
I'm like just just the whole thing. Like you're making me sad.
I didn't want to be part of it. I put that fandom. Like I watched the show, and then I'm like, "Cool. I don't want to be part of this." I enjoyed it when it was like in its young infantile stage, and everyone was in it. And then I grew out of it, and I didn't want to be part of it. And then I watched
Fuck, do I,
from far away as everything else kind of like went weird with that whole franchise.
do I delete this? I'm wondering. I'm sorry. I'm just wondering how the fuck do I delete a server?
Okay, yeah. So I am like I watched Sonic X, cool. And well, I didn't really watch it. It was on it was on Fox.
Speaking of Sonic, did you saw the? Actually, no. I'm not gonna ask because you didn't.
I
Okay, so
watched
basically, there's like a
some of
few
the movie.
designs for a Sonic cartoons coming out on Netflix.
What?
Yeah,
Uh, I shouldn't say ill before until like I figured see it first. Because I was thinking
yeah, it was trending on Twitter, but like I said, you didn't.
I didn't pop
You,
on. Wait,
yeah, you don't go on Twitter.
yeah, and I don't look at the
So
trending
specifically,
side.
here's Rouge's design.
Yeah, didn't we have a song? Oh, cause I'm looking at Sonic on Netflix, and I'm pretty sure I've seen this one already. But let me see the one that you got for me.
Here's Rouge's design.
Let me take a look at that. Okay. Uh huh. Well, they at least they covered her up. That shouldn't
I
get.
mean, that's still not gonna stop people.
Are you sure? That's gonna probably
It's not. It's fucking not.
they're, they're going to nut. They're going to nut.
Okay, so
We got
like here's more of them.
gosh, we got sexy Batgirl. Is she still gonna?
Honestly, like when I first saw the design, it kind of reminded me of Kitty Catwell from Tough Puppy.
It okay. What would remind me was a more clothes jury from Street Fighter. I was like, oh, cool. They clothed jury even more. So I did.
Like I think
Oh, Sticks is
like I
still
said,
there.
like if they I'm pretty sure like very few people know like this is probably gonna be like the least comprehensible podcast out there.
Oh, definitely. They're just bouncing off the wall, and I'm just looking at. I didn't realize Sticks
Okay,
is.
so this is Kitty Catwell. That's what kind of reminded me of.
Yeah, and I didn't think Styx would be a mainstay of the franchise. Let me go look at wherever my Discord. Oh yeah, yeah, that cat thing. Yeah, I know. Um,
Butch Hartman, like that's the only decent thing that man fucking made when he got out of Fairly Hard Parents. And now when I look at it now, I don't know what's the fucking thing with kids shows in making the main characters' lives either stupid or just complete dipshits.
uh, for kids, it reflect the audience.
But still,
I watched one episode of Tough Puppy and it said not gonna do this again.
it's still like what the fuck?
I don't know, man. Cartoons are supposed to be simple, fun, and you're supposed to turn your brain off and be like,
Yeah,
"Oh
yeah,
no,
but
what?"
but then we get that one moment of where it treats its audience with respect, and that's the Bruce Timms and all that fun stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I
But
think that's why slowly like why anime is kind of like becoming um more palatable for a lot of people. It's because it treats its audience with one when it comes to like kids is like at least it doesn't make fucking like it doesn't make its kid characters feel like absolute dipshits
no, no. Um,
or fucking stupid.
because
Feedback loop
you're getting feedback, Lou. Might
or
might be brief. It might be brief. I don't know. Sometimes I gotta go check the thing.
yep. Welcome to the Midnight Social Podcast, everyone.
Sometimes it's good.
One.
Sometimes it's bad. Let me check this for a second. Check this for a second. All right, that's fine. Yeah. So yeah, the cartoons they treat their audience as like idiots. Well, it's supposed to be like turn your brain off. I no, it's not turn your brain off. I'm lying. It's more like, hey, enjoy
I think
this
every
fun
kid's a
thing.
fucking yummy.
Yeah, basically. I don't know what yummy is, but yeah, basically it's every kid is going to love these fart jokes and dumb things that kids like, and it's like, no. The anime at least takes itself seriously because it's like it feels real, it feels like it's on the level, and that's why I kind of like moved away from watching cartoons because it's funny. Well, I don't know. I don't remember the last time I laughed at a cartoon. Um, that would be a good question. What was even the last cartoon I laughed at? What was the last cartoon I even watched? I guess there's none. Yeah, I guess I'm lying to myself when I say that it's funny because I don't remember even watching any cartoons, even though I have watched my local syndicate
I mean, like, I
show.
guess like it helps out with kids' imagination because I remember always watching an episode of Phineas and Ferb, and that shit always
I watched
just fuck just makes me like, wow,
yeah
now that's crazy.
I watched Phineas and Ferb when I was I didn't watch it when I was a kid. I watched it when I was more around my age. Yeah, it's a pretty good show.
Yeah,
But I was
yeah, I think that show kind of like I'm glad that shows like those kind of encourage creativity.
I would say a good show would be that's a cartoon yet it's on the level of anime would be Star and the Forces of Evil versus the Forces of Evil. Even though that's I heard that it's supposed to just be like an anime, but a cartoon. I can see that show being like more. It's not a comedy, but it's basically supposed to be like the American version of Sailor Moon. So that's why I can see like a cartoon if you
So
want to
that's
look for
funny as shit.
and also we call it um what do you call it show Dipper and Maple
Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls.
Yeah,
There you
that
go.
show was actually pretty damn excellent.
Yeah, that show was good too. That was quality cartoons. There must be like a word for like things that are just like
Or Adventure Time.
yeah, oh yeah, Adventure was great. That's a cartoon. Yeah,
Yeah, that yeah, like I'm glad that those cartoons kind of existed
yeah,
to
they kind of skewer comedy versus
it was more like I think like those kinds of cartoons were geared more towards action in the first place, which I like.
yeah,
I think we're lacking action cartoons.
yeah. I think so. I'm trying to remember what was even on TV because I didn't watch the Lego one, even though it was full action. I didn't watch the Lego Ninjago. It was like, oh, cool, Ninjago. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
watch that.
I
It was
I watched
action.
that. I did actually watch Ninjago. Surprisingly good.
It was good. You know, I didn't like. I watched it. It was to me. It was like fine. I wasn't looking for like anything
But then
groundbreaking.
again, I kind of have fucking um I kind of grew up like my first ever PS2 game was Lego Indiana Jones and Lego Star Wars.
I play Lego Star Wars, but I didn't play Lego Indiana Jones.
So like I kind of and I think like my next Christmas gift was like that year was Lego Batman.
I think I may have also played that. It was a fun game to play with family, but I do remember the Lego Star Wars more than I remember any of the other Lego games. I think I only played like two of them.
Yeah. So for me, I had Lego deep imbued to me.
Well, I was playing with the regular Lego blocks. I was playing with the actual Lego blocks. Now, I'd have some Lego sets that I couldn't make because I was a dumb kid and I was like, well, I just used the parts to add to my own play set. I also had a Jabba the Hutt that like split on two.
So so your stubbornness was just in you all along.
Oh, definitely. Like I had to think. I had to like. I didn't have Lego men. Like maybe I had like one or two Lego men,
What
and
a minifigure?
yeah, those Lego guys, like the actual like yellow face guys and stuff like that. And it came with a set, like a small little set, a box set. And what happens is it was like supposed to be some like like some kind of prehistoric pterodactyl thing with these explorers. But then like what happens is like I didn't build the set because it was small. It's like one of those like small floor tiles that not really big. Doesn't really come in a big box, and you're just a small little box set. What I would do would I would take my Monsternaut, and I remember the Monsternaut because I was watching an '80s or I think it was '90s toy thing. So McDonald's had these plastic toys called Monsternauts, and I had that, and I had a oh, what was that? Who's that girl again? Oh, Oliver Twist. I think it's Oliver Twist. I had another Oliver Twist toy, and now like I would have my own multiverses going on. So I'd have Lego Man, and I would have this toy from a McDonald's that was a Oliver Twist toy. Um, and then I would have the Lego, and then I would have the Bat thing. Oh, and I had the Green Goblin, but sorry, Hobgoblin. But then I would color him black. I took a marker and I would mark over him and
Uh,
color and recolor him.
Charles, I think you
Yeah.
think at the end of this podcast, you think you could try this song out? I'm pretty sure I can't get a anything copyright related.
Um.
I
Let's
post in general.
let's see. Oh, what you want me to do with this?
I think you could try and use it for our outro music from now on, or
All right, I'll give it a try after, and I'll run it through the thing at the end and see if it
because like I think it's fairly fitting for like our kind of like midnight aesthetic.
okay. I'll see what I can do.
Um,
Because if it triggers at the end, then it's easier to cut out than putting it in the middle and then
like it's
trying to
only
figure
like
out.
1 minute and 8 seconds. Oh,
Yeah.
Dark Power's kind of online.
Okay.
Want me to bug the fuck out of him?
Nah. Can I had to remove? No, okay, now I can see. I had to remove my what's it called again? Discord was like saying, "Hey, you want to play some Discord games?" I'm like, "Ooh, Discord has some games." You see that thing?
Oh yeah, that fucking rocket ship thing.
This one I had a spider web. It was like,
Oh, oh yeah. I think one time Discord actually wanted to be like another version of Steam. Like you could try and buy your own shit from it.
yeah, really?
Yeah,
Huh?
I think I tried. Yeah, yeah. I have Warframe installed on Discord right now.
How? Uh, huh? How would I even? I guess because I don't see Discord outside of like just being a different alternative to like to Ventrilo, like all those other like TeamSpeak. Because that's how I even knew about it in the first place. Because my cousin,
Yeah, like I learned it through because surprisingly enough, Kick and how it's kind of cancer.
I mean, the only thing on Kick right now is people trying to get diamonds so they can.
That's when I first heard about it, like when the first word was uttered, like how Kick is kind of like a dangerous place. But now that I learned that but now because I created a Discord account so I could try and hang out with some friends
Yeah,
before I met you guys.
and also kind of like join fandom discords, maybe like.
Uh, Not really. It was, yeah, like I said, it was just more towards hanging out with other folks
Okay, that's true. I guess the fandom thing after came after like Discord kind of got its popularity.
before RPG Maker Amino.
Yeah,
Yeah, RPG Maker Amino. Like that's when we first kind of doing it.
yeah. But I was saying, I think um the Discord really got those like group things going on when it got popular, because like having video games have their own Discord kind of thing. It's like, hey, join my Discord to get updates on video games and stuff like that. Like when like
Yeah, like that's what a lot of people do with like that kind of stuff.
yeah.
And also kind of like helps, with communication and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I think when it grew more and more, it started to kind of like get into more the community, get more into like, well, I mean, we see with the threads, we see with the what else they have? They have threads. They have games. It was just about voice chatting. It was the alternative to the other voice chat things because I guess it's quality or something like that.
And I guess it was just like I guess more easier to understand and use.
Yeah, because I think I tried to use TeamSpeak. I know I never tried to use
Yeah, I
Ventrilo.
never heard of TeamSpeak really.
Yeah, well,
Like
because
I heard of Skype.
yeah, people were Skyping, people were using the Ventrilo, then TeamSpeak. They were all alternatives to like when people were playing League and stuff like that, or playing any MMORPG. They're like, oh,
Yeah,
we gotta get on this because it's like it works better or something like that. And then that's where Discord was
yeah,
kind
like
of
yeah, it's more efficient.
yeah. And then that's what I heard is like, yeah, this is the best thing to use. And eventually, I just got onto it because um, I think it was I don't remember when I first got on, but I know a good part was when the like when Amino was crashing out so many times, and it was
Yeah,
like everyone's like, oh, let's just have a Discord backup because what happens is like it's just gonna crash while we're here anyway, so let's just have a backup. And then I think
yeah. Honestly,
after that, people just like went straight into just role playing in discords.
yeah, it's I think it's just like
It went
honestly, it's fucking disaster.
it went from humble times to, oh boy, I can't wait to creep on you in a discord. Hey,
Yeah,
I, I guess that happens with every social media. It's unavoidable. You start with good intentions, but your good intentions soon evolve into like
yeah, like it's
preying
something that
on
you
people.
not intended.
Yeah, and it's not the bad. It's not only the bad people. It's just that it just gets out of hand. I mean, well, it's not the money because what happens is they're not. There's no ads on Discord, so there's
Yeah,
no there
yeah, it makes us most, if not all, its money through fucking Nitro.
that and something else. I remember. I think
I think bloat.
yeah. Well, I remember. Like I said, I think we talked about where like I was watching a video from Moon, and he was saying that it was China's money being put into Discord because I think Tencent owns a bit of this.
Oh my god. I bet they're probably regretting that shit now. If you don't know what happened to Tencent, check out our what the previous episode of our podcast, R. R.I.P. Bozo.
Yep. Episode
Because
20.
rest in piss, you won't be missed.
Yeah,
You will literally dump on a bucket of piss.
pretty much. So that's where they're getting some of their money or wherever their money get from.
Like legit, it'll be its fucking first ever gender neutral bathroom.
We're going into this, really?
I'm at second gender neutral bathroom. If you're wondering what the first was, uh, Margaret, uh, Margaret Thatcher's grave.
You gotta explain more to me about this.
What, Margaret Thatcher?
No, the gender. Well, no, about the gender neutral bathroom thing. Like I know about them, but I'm just saying. Why is that being used?
It's like a whole ass debate topic. I'm not, like I said,
Yeah,
we're,
that's what I
we're
was.
trying to stay away from politics.
Nah, the man. Like I said in the Amino, when we got starting into politics, it's unavoidable. Like recent news and all stuff like that,
Okay,
you
so
can't avoid them. You're
so
gonna get
like
upset.
like there's like a debate on like gender neutral bathrooms, saying like, hey, should trans people use fucking bathrooms and all that fun shit?
I mean, people should
So
use bathrooms in general, but they can use their own bathrooms.
yeah, but it's like specifically in like public bathrooms.
Oh, okay. I see where we're going with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? To be honest, I got caught in one of these when I was on Kick, and I was trying to do a podcast. Not a podcast. I was trying to do a Pictionary, and this one guy's like, should trans women be women?" And I'm like, "I'm here to play a game of a Pictionary."
Like what the fuck?
Um, uh,
Did that actually happen? Some rando just fucking ask you that question?
yes, yes. There's this thing where you can randomly like challenge people and stuff like that. It's just mostly like dudes looking at other dudes smoking and stuff like that, or like there's nothing really going on. It's just like a random meetup, and you're just talking to some other dude, and yeah, whatever they're doing. They're just like vaping and looking at the screen. I guess they're hoping that they're going to like see another girl on stream and be like, "Well, what's up, girl?" and stuff like that. But yeah, it's basically what it is. And then there's one guy, he didn't even want to
I
play
like how he
Pictionary.
just says like vaping, like
Yeah, I don't know what is either smoking weed or vaping, but that's two things that they're doing, and they're just like, and they're not really like interacting because I ran into a couple people, and one guy was just like, I'm like, "Hey, you want to play a game of Pictionary?" Guy just like, I don't even know what he was saying. He's saying something in Spanish at me, and then he turns his camera up to face the sky. I'm like, okay, sure. And then like they didn't see my face, but they just like never they didn't want the time of day. And then some other guy was like, um, he just all he did was just smoke in front of the camera. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then this other guy I pop into, and he's like, so what do you think about trans people, women in oh no, and women in sports, like trans women in sports. I'm like, dude, I'm here to play a game. And it was the first thing he was like, yeah, like, and then after I answered his question, he muted him. I'm like, hey, you ready to play? And he muted himself. I'm like, and then he put the camera away. I'm like, um, okay. I came
But yeah,
here to play a game. This man was like, I don't want. I just want to ask some controversial questions, and then just put the camera away. So it wasn't the best fun. It was
but
the
yeah,
worst fun. But yeah, that's what happened. So
well,
I
yeah.
recommend not.
R.I.P. Bozo. But
Yeah,
knowing Discord, I'm pretty sure like that's probably just like not much for them.
yeah. I mean, they'll recover.
Yeah, yeah, like because like they only had like a small share of the company, right? So it's like it's not that bad. Thank Christ.
Yeah, and then the Nitro's all is already doing its thing. I mean,
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah,
bought
and
Nitro.
because like unlike a lot of stuff, it actually has a few incentives towards it, and they even made a cheaper version recently. So
I think they did. It was like it's $9 Canadian.
yeah, but they now have one I think for like $3.
Oh, oh, I don't know. It's the idea is like I don't, I don't see myself using Discord a lot, so that's why I haven't really bought it because I was like, cool, Discord Nitro seems good. I know people who have it. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. It works just like this, but then I find myself not hanging
So
around to
basic
Discord
is
as
just
much.
50 megabyte uploads,
That's oh,
custom emojis everywhere,
that's
and a
what I
special
want.
nitro badge.
That's what I want. I want that custom emoji everywhere. Um, that would make me want to buy it. And the upload thing. Like that sounds
Yeah,
better
yeah,
than
like nitro basic. It like goes $10 a month.
isn't that like as much how much is a Netflix subscription? Something about like 10, 12, maybe
Let
it's
me look
20. Um,
Netflix sub.
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like at least 20. Depends. I don't use Netflix, but I have people
Plans
who
and pricing. There it is. I swear. I forgot they have fucking ads. Fuck me
oh yeah,
hard.
that's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, kids, you like
Okay, so assuming what my mom is paying, she's either paying $10 or 15.50 a month.
oh yeah, for ads, right? I mean, I heard there's like
I meant
two.
like without the ads.
Okay, because I heard there is there's a lighter version which you pay less but you get ads.
Oh yeah, there is.
And I'm thinking,
Starting November of this year, the one with ads is gonna be fucking $7 a month.
oh, we cannot get away from the ads, huh? We tried our best to get away from all of it, and then we end up coming back full circle.
And it's like for me, it's like, can you not?
Could you not what? Give us money? Could you not
Yeah, like,
watch
can you
the
not
ads?
fucking give us ads?
I'm sorry, I cannot. Yeah, I your wallet it beckons me, sir. Please enter.
It'd be a better service. You know, we kind of gave you life, but you just go back to piracy.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get better service. We've already made a monster, and then we enjoyed what the quality it gave us, and now we must live with what we made. So eh, better quality.
I'm just gonna go back to piracy.
Well, and then we might just get the whole thing where the pirate channel becomes the next streaming giant,
Yeah, I know.
and then
I
we
know
do it.
that happens with Crunchyroll, but we're actually going to be doing torrenting.
and we do it all over again. Isn't that how it goes?
No, like with stuff like Crunchyroll, um, that was kind of like, hey, like, just download this thing illegally and all that fun stuff. Torrenting, is stuff like Pirate Bay and all that shit.
I'm sorry that place is still going.
Oh yeah,
Just because it can't be DMCA'd, I guess, right?
I think so. But it's just like because Sweden is kind of has like some lax laws on piracy if I remember correctly. But
Okay.
I may be wrong on that.
International waters.
Yeah.
Yo ho diggy diggy
So
Swedish
yeah,
pirate.
that's the because of stuff like that. Industries kind of had to change a lot of stuff. So for example, like record companies, were once symbiotic, now was kind of just parasitic.
Yeah. Because I remember the LimeWire and Napster and all the stuff like that. Or and then the oh yeah, you don't want to download a car. You wouldn't download
Yeah,
a
and
car, and like we gotta
yeah, it's
stop
like
these.
in like
It was
it's like keep in mind like the one con of physical media is shit it breaks like legit.
yeah,
Like sure, like they'll pry it off your cold dead hands, but they'll still try to find a way to fucking destroy it. Once that shit's destroyed, you're fucked.
pretty much. I was gonna say what was it? I've written down something. Yeah, I was saying that the shoot, I forgot what I was about to say again. Oh yeah, those yeah. So they were yeah. No, I forgot what I was about to say. It was about yeah. I totally forgot. It'll come back to me. What, what was it? Anyways,
You said you wrote it down, right?
no, that was something else I was writing down. That was something for like the podcast title. I was writing. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds good. And I'm like, and I was talking about the Napster and LimeWire. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. When Napster and LimeWire were going around, I forgot what you.
Yeah. Sorry. It also forgive us for those who are like watching our live show right now. Um, we basically have no structure.
Yeah, uh, I hadn't actually. I had little news this time. My news was Twitter and Halloween costumes, but then we blasted through those already. So we can keep this short and sweet because we're almost hitting that 1 hour mark. We don't have to keep this long still. But the good thing is, actually no, I shouldn't segue that quickly. Did you have anything else?
Uh, no, I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I did. What happened was
Yeah,
that
like you said, I probably should write my stuff down.
yeah, I make sure that I have I've been writing. I just writing it down every week that's been going on. So happens is like I just jotted down. Last week we were talking about why chainsaw. Oh wait, no, actually no. Doc Boy wanted to talk about Chainsaw
Yeah, he
Man.
wanted to talk about Chainsaw Man, but he's still not fucking here.
Yeah, I assume that he's at a party. That's why I was saying, hey, if anyone's at a
Yeah.
party right
So
now,
yeah, so we probably might have to cut this other one kind of short as well,
no problem. So
because
that
Halloween and all that fun stuff.
yeah, and people want to go trick or treating while they're listening to us and be like, trick or treat. Did you guys know that Elon Musk on Twitter? It's like, I didn't know that. That's a really scary thing. so, that's the lady handing out the candy. Um, no, what I was trying to say was that I bought the DLC for Resident Evil 8, and I tried it out. I unlocked some guy. Basically, he's like Magneto from the X Men of a hammer. Um, he's a pretty good character. Well, I've a pretty good character. He's new mechanics and all stuff like that. but like much more is needed. And I haven't played the actual part of the demo, which is the DLC like story expansion, which I read it was like 4 or 5 hours. So I'm not gonna be playing Devil May Cry this week, or I don't think I'm gonna be playing Devil May Cry this week. It doesn't really catch people. That's the problem. Like I guess because the game's old, so people aren't really wanting to tune into Devil May Cry 5. And then I had one guy who was like backseat gaming me. Like it was really annoying. Like he helped me out, but then what happens is like he was backseat gaming me, and I'm like, I just want to enjoy the game, man. So I guess that's the one danger of streaming is that someone's gonna be there and be like, oh yeah, you should do this and that, and this is how you should play the game. It's like, man, I just want to enjoy. Cool, thank you for the tips. But I just want to enjoy my game, and kind of get that experience. So I gotta watch out for those people who are going to be backseat gaming me. But this game is new and fresh, so I doubt people are going to be like, oh yeah, you need to watch out for that monster fan's gonna pop out from under the floor and bite your asshole, but and stuff like that, Um,
Yeah.
so that's why I think that's pretty good. I bought it for like $33 on PlayStation, and I was like, I wanted to buy the game, put on Steam, but then I was like, I don't have enough money to be like buy 2 copies of Resident Evil and a DLC. That's too greedy, and this channel's not making the money back on what it is. So that's why I'm just quickly to go. No more Devil May Cry. Let's go play Resident Evil, just DLC. Also, um, it's also like putting these videos up on YouTube and stuff like that. They're not really grabbing the algorithm. If I really wanted to like grab the algorithm, I had to try something else. But these videos and these well, not essays, these videos and these podcasts, they're doing little, but they can grow into stuff. It's actually giving my channel back some life. So I don't really put the gaming videos on there except for my what I do for on Fridays when I'm doing my almanac thing. But other than that, it's like a slow growth, and what happens is like I'm not trying to jump fast, but I'm trying to get some growth out there. So um, my decision was just like, all right, let's just get the Resident Evil thing on PlayStation. I can still stream off the PlayStation and have my cake too. I can have my cake and eat it too, but I wanted it on Steam, so I can be like, yeah, fun. I can play this game in a like in my 3060 Ti graphics card, which I don't know what's in the PlayStation. I don't know what the PlayStation uses. I don't know what kind of like graphics card that uses, but my PlayStation is like from 2008, so it's not what I'm running. But I'm surprised it still works. I'm surprised that console is still kicking. Um, but I really wanted to buy the game and buy it on my Steam. But I'm like I'm not really spending that much money. So yeah, basically that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I didn't go through any of the story or stuff. Just play the game to get myself familiar. And I wanted the third person camera, and I got it, and it feels good. So I might be playing that game once again. But other than that, it's like this Twitch channel is is gaming, and I'm gonna try to bring some art back into it. Maybe some social reading at some time, but I haven't found any good stories because I haven't been on Amana long enough to like to look for anything there. I don't know. Have you been there?
Few times.
Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
I haven't been.
yeah, it's like kind of just desolate. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I think they're doing better than. Well, I think they're doing better than the one I'm running, but is holding in there because what happens is like the other ones aren't doing great, and so what happens is like um it isn't the same. Of course, it is desolate. I think the whole Amino app is becoming desolate.
Yeah, it's just like it's just not the same.
And I think that's what we've been saying for a long time. Is like it's not going anywhere. Everyone knows. It's just I don't know why it's still going. I don't know why it's still going. I guess someone's getting paid from it keeping it
It's like
alive.
the amount of copy. I guess like it's kind of like a similar thing with PSO2. It's like, like there's going to be like hey, keep going on the app, keep going on there, and like because it will be done for in good faith.
Yeah. I
And it's
also
just like in reality, it's not.
I was thinking it was like what brought what came to memory was RuneScape. You know, like I don't know.
Yeah, like but here's the thing with RuneScape, they like Jagex understood like, whoa, we kind of need to get our shit together. Let's make old school RuneScape so that way people will be satisfied. And with the newer stuff, yeah.
Okay. I was like, when I saw, I think around number three or something like that. But no, I was like, I'm like, this should be going. Like, I'm like, RuneScape should be dead by now. But then I look around, like, wait, what? And around number three, I'm like, was that thing's old, or like it's about like when I was in elementary school in grade five, 2000, no, I think 2000 in the year 2000 something, or even before that. I was like, cool, RuneScape, that's fun. I come back, I'm like, in a few years later, I'm like, it's still going. How's this thing still alive? So that's what I feel about Amino. It's like I expected it to, if I expected to die, but then somehow some necromancer out there,
I
uh,
mean, like because like like I think like a lot of people just understood like the fun of RuneScape.
uh-huh.
Like it's kind of like surprisingly enough, it's kind of like an early version of the Mabinogi because like you do all kinds of shit there, like chop wood, cook, fucking sew shit,
You know
and
what?
a lot of it is very meticulous.
You know what? I should go. I should try Mabinogi once because the problem is on my computer I was only able to run Maple Story on this old computer that was like running like DDR probably two or less than two RAM. Like it was quite old. It was I don't know how old it is. My
Okay,
dad it's
so
my dad's
here's
computer.
RuneScape. Like here's like the actual website.
Um, I think it was. I remember seeing it on Mini Clip or something like that. Oh, they actually have a website. Oh, wow, that's a change. Old school and wow, they really changed some stuff on that. Uh, uh get away from me,
Well,
cookies.
it's like it's not like however, it's not gonna be like fucking Worm Online. Uh,
Oh,
but it's not like but it's like here's the thing, like when it comes to like labor, it's not like fucking Worm Online, where it's just like everything has to be micromanaged.
uh,
But it's just like the amount of management that's willing to be working with it.
wow, that's
It's just like it kind of reached like a balance of doing skills, if that makes sense. Kuro?
yeah. I'm still here.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear. No, I hear you. I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
You're still looking at it?
I stopped looking at it. I looked at it. I'm like, I saw the difference, and I was like, that's what I remember. And I'm like, what is this? This is new. I'm like, I'm not gonna go back to it, but I'm like, I was expecting it to not live long enough to be new. So I was,
Or to reinvent itself?
or yeah, or anything. I was like, looked at them like this game looks like it's gonna die now, and that's what I feel about the amino. It's like it's
Yeah, but it's like, it's like it's not really like it's more like PSO2 when it comes to Amino,
oh
if that
okay.
makes sense.
It's not really. I don't actually. I know about PS2, PSO2. I mean, I hear
Like,
about PSO2,
simply like NGS.
NGS.
Uh, yeah, called Cyberbolt actually made two excellent videos on it. One called the disaster that is PSO2 and NGS, and the sequel, which he made only 3 weeks ago. Uh, PSO2 is PSO2 still a disaster? And fun fact, the protest of how I went at it was um was actually kind of inspired. Where it's like, hey, we all just don't go on Amino. We'll all they'll eventually listen to us.
People already tried to get rid of its thing by being like, "Oh yeah, we don't like this thing." Let everyone
Because it's like,
know.
here's the thing, like we just don't go on the app. It's simple,
Yeah, but it's like calling for a boycott only makes its presence more
but it's
known.
just
Think of
yeah.
like, hey, boycott Bayonetta. What? Bayonetta is a game? I should check that out. Like everyone's collective, I hate this thing. Let's try to fight against
It's
it.
more like
Oh,
it's like tough love. You're trying to give it tough love.
mm,
Unlike the chick who tried to do Bayonetta, boycott Bayonetta. You're more like, I don't want this to die, but if you don't get your shit together, I'm gonna leave you. That's what I'm going for.
yeah. Um, I don't think that it was that worked in anyone's favor to be honest, because they still didn't get their shit together and people still left them, and they came back too. They came back. So the same thing that they're like, oh yeah, let's show them tough love. They didn't work, and they're like, oh, I guess we'll come back.
I mean, like, and let's be honest here, like you said, Discord's just kind of just a superior platform in the first place.
Yeah, that
In terms like socializing. I mean, like, because I think what attracted people to a lot of Amino, because it was like one of those conditions, just like it was like a lesser version of Reddit, but less cancer, if that makes sense.
I don't know. I don't know about Reddit. I heard.
You don't go on Reddit. I know you
No,
don't
I
go on
have a
Reddit.
Reddit
So
account.
basically,
Yeah,
so
go on.
so like you go on the subreddits, right?
Yes, I scroll Reddit, but only for the people like certain fans and stuff like that. So I
It's
do.
so okay. So there's like sub community. So like there's little communities called subreddits,
Yeah.
and that's kind of like and that's why I compare it to mostly Reddit, because like a lot of it is like kind of like similar towards it, if that makes some sort of sense.
Yeah.
So it's like a mix of a less cancer version of Reddit and Tumblr.
Oh, here's the thing about it. I don't I don't talk to anyone on Reddit. I just browse. I just lurk.
For me, it's just like self promotion. I need help with something, or just viewing smut.
Yeah, like I literally don't even. That's why I don't understand the any fate that people are saying on that, because or people saying about it, because I only lurk it, and it's only just to see like certain fandoms. I don't even read the comments. I'm just looking at pictures. So.
For me, it was just like I just need to I need help with something. That's why I mostly go on Reddit.
Mhm. Sometimes I when I'm looking for RPG Maker things, it takes me to a Reddit, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I'm like, I'm looking for something. I'm not here to talk to people and get their like opinions about something. I'm just looking for something that it just takes me here. It just takes me here. Same thing would be for Tumblr and mostly any social media. When I'm just looking for something,
Yeah, no shit. You're fucking 30-year-old boomer.
I'm a lurker. I don't want to talk to. I don't want to. I didn't come here to talk to you, except for if I'm on 4chan. But
Yeah, can, yeah, you're the same guy would make a whole ass GIF rather than just two images.
listen, I didn't know how to make a PNG tuber move, and I didn't even know there's PNG tubers. So what happens is that I was like, okay, I'll just make a GIF.
Okay, so
You want to wrap this up?
sure.
All
I'm getting
right.
tired anyway.
Yeah, I think that's an hour and 15. We can wrap this up. Probably enjoyed and probably lost interest and gained something. So, what can we expect from you next time?
Like I said, I'm gonna be at YomaCon. Hopefully, I can work on a few more pages of my comic. And yeah, I'm also working on a 3D model, so
Oh,
I'm
that's
looking forward
nice.
to that.
Yeah, that's nice. Getting your free model. That's
Um,
awesome.
Amino, get your shit together, and yeah, arigato.
Okay, and for me, basically, I'm going to be playing Resident Evil. Um, I'm going to be working on my game. And there's something I wanted to say, but I forgot what it was. I'm probably just knocking out two in my own head. And oh yeah, if you're going to be going on next Saturday on the thing, if I probably skip over that podcast next Saturday and just go like everyone take a break and then we'll come back.
Because I'm the one who has all the juicy stuff.
Well, no, because what happens is like I think a 3-man show would have some strength too, and I'm like, all right, I'm getting tired. I'm getting stream fatigue because I'm like I did Wednesday and then I did Monday, Wednesday, and then I did Friday, and then I'm doing today. I'm like, okay, you know what? I think I understand what's going on. I never been under.
You're kind of getting a bit burnt out.
Yeah, so I have to stop doing Wednesdays because I thought Wednesdays was gonna be a cool idea to squeeze some time in, just to get like get the affiliate. Like I'm so close to it. I'm like, maybe if I do all this, that, and I can have all
Yeah,
these things. I'm like, you know what? I need to get
yeah,
away from myself.
it's like it's a gradual process.
Yeah, I know it's a gradual process, but I was like, at the same time, I'm like, I needed to get away from myself. Um, like I know I know I'm up against, but then I was like, oh, I'm doing too many days. I need to cut down on some days, especially like maybe Wednesday, so I can actually go do something else instead of falling asleep on my computer while I'm working on my project. Cause that's
The fuck?
yeah, I fall asleep on my computer while I'm doing my projects. Like I'm sitting in my chair, I wake up at 4 o'clock. I'm like, oh shoot, I fell asleep while working on my game. All right, time to go to bed. And I've been knocking out during just game development, or I've been not making any progress by just sitting there watching TV. I'm back to my old comic book ways where I'm just like draw a little bit, all right, watch what's on TV, and then get nothing done. So I need to get things done.
Oh,
My bad habits are
I have to
coming
do
back.
it. That's fucking
Yeah,
yeah.
bad habits. All right then, I got some bad habits to conquer. So we'll
Yeah.
see you everyone next time. Let me turn this
Bye.
down first because what happens is will blast the eardrums.